I've got 3 unconventional things you could do today to stand out and get noticed. So the first one is pick your absolute best trick of the trade in whatever your niche is. The thing that everyone else charges for, the hidden secret, the thing that nobody talks about, the thing that nobody says out loud, the secret truth that only the insiders know, whatever the hell it is, and go share it for free. The thing that everyone's scared, even if you sell your own consulting, your coaching, your whatever, put it out there. It feels counterintuitive and you're like, why would people hire me? But the truth is, once they see it, you're going to stand out from everyone else who's not talking about that thing. And they're going to go, that guy knows more than those other people. And I'm going to hire him. I'm going to follow him. I'm going to whatever. So that's a really easy way to stand out, assuming you have something. And I think if you have any expertise, which hopefully you do, if you're trying to sell expertise, you should know some stuff that people aren't saying. The second one is share a story that's relevant to your target audience or niche that makes you uncomfortable to share, but others are likely to relate to. Vulnerability really stands out. And it is not easy to do. But if you are willing to, and again, not just let me tell you what happened to me when I was in 5th grade, it needs to be relevant to like what you're doing, but being willing to put that out there and show something that maybe isn't perfect. If you're a person who teaches people how to grow a business, and part of how you know what you know is because your first 2 businesses flopped horribly, you might think sharing that is going to hurt you. It's actually going to help you because all those people who also had businesses flop horribly are going to go, wow, this guy turned it around. So being willing to share vulnerable stuff. An example of this was really interesting. So I am not a big TikTok user, and I'm certainly not a follower of Alex Earl, who I guess is a huge influencer and whatever.
Internet.
Exactly. So Alex Earl, she's like a college girl at the University of Miami, and I guess has millions and millions of followers. But so she was on Howard Stern recently, and he was interviewing her, and she said something really interesting. He was talking about like when her TikTok took off. And she said that she lives with, I guess, a bunch of other like college girls and a thing and whatever. Right. And so he was like, is that when it all took off? And she said, no. She said, I was posting videos and bikinis and all this stuff, whatever. And it just wasn't really doing anything. And then she had this massive, horrible acne attack. Terrible. And she was terrified to post anything. But she started to post with the acne and with all the everything. And she's like, that's when it took off. And she was shocked because all these people were, oh my God, this beautiful girl also gets acne. And it was real and it was vulnerable. And it's a perfect example of how did she stand out from all the other bikini girls on TikTok? It was because she showed the thing that most people would not be willing to show. So I think that's vulnerability really helpful. And then the last one, this is slightly crazy and takes some guts, but we talked about unconventional. Offer a double your money back guarantee. So everyone out there is like, buy my product. If you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. Buy my product. If you don't like it, I'll give you your money back and give you an extra $100 and give you an extra $50 and give you a whatever. Takes it from the kind of promise that will just be glossed over to one that's going to that's going to make you stand out and get noticed. Now, if you're going to do that, you better be sure that your product is actually good. You better be promoting it to your actual audience, not random people who just want to get free money, like that kind of stuff. But that kind of outrageous offer can really get you noticed.